Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming to the channel. You are tuned into Tea
And
with your girl Jazzy J and
my Deezer.
We in the building, y'all, and we just want to say thank you to everybody that has come to the channel, giving us great feedback, liked and subscribed. We appreciate it. We're slowly growing. We're a brand new channel. We're almost at 20 subscribers. So
yeah, we almost at 20.
We getting there. We getting there. So
big shout out to everybody that does this live.
Man, y'all are cold.
Like, that's huge, man. Everybody does this live. It's a whole lot of. Hey.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Not right now.
We ain't ready for that yet. But we got a nice video coming to y'all.
Talk Black to Major
TV, OC the Great, all y'all.
Man, they
make sure y'all check out their channel, definitely.
I'm trying to get to that point right there.
Yeah, we will. But as of right now, we are going to do a reaction video, y'all. So what's going on is, I'm sure if you know about Black media or anything, you've heard of Roland Martin, who has done a lot of great things for our community.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to Roland Martin.
Big shout out to Roland Martin.
Big shout out to you, homie.
He has been one of the forefronts in Black media. He was on TV One. He always pushes people to get out there, vote, make a change, different things like that. And he had a young man on his video named King Randall, and this gentleman,
that's what we want to talk about right there, man.
This young man right here is 21 years old, and he started a school, a Black preparatory school for boys. And it is amazing, and we're so proud of him. So we're gonna talk more about him, but we're doing a reaction video.
I mean, that's huge, man.
It's
that's what
huge.
We want to do. This, like, I always said,
our dream is to
millions of dollars before I could start it.
Our dream is always
like LeBron James money and start school like he did. But it would be private, so it'd be slightly different than the way LeBron did it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I always thought I needed millions of bucks. And this 21-year-old,
these brothers are getting it done
with other teenagers.
Yeah. So we want to go ahead and hop into the video, and we're gonna let you hear because we want you guys to hear the reaction that Roland Martin had to this young man. And one thing we were gonna say at this channel will not be tearing down other Black people.
No, that's not.
We can have teachable moments, and we can speak the truth in love without tearing another person down. When it comes to our people, we have to stop having these receipts on them, exposing them. You need to expose somebody in private, and you need to expose somebody in love. You can tell the truth in love without tearing somebody's whole character down. So before we start this, hey, y'all probably don't even remember that. Buy us our own stuff, man.
Hold on. So y'all remember that?
Man.
Some of y'all don't. Because you're not as old as me.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand. But this, for us, by us.
Yeah, Black-owned business.
It's a reason why this was made.
Yeah.
It's a reason why this started to begin with.
Yeah. And we can get into that. That's actually another video we can make about other brands.
All the time.
Like, that's actually another video. We going to get into what we told you we going to talk about. So, let's go ahead and play the video. We are not going to... Nah, you're good. We're not going to show the actual video, but you're going to be able to hear it in the background. And we're going to play a few seconds, stop it, pause, talk about it, and then keep going. So, here you go, guys. This is the actual video. And we might actually be able to flip it, but... All right, here's the actual video right here, guys. Oh, the volume's not on. Sorry.
Our daily digital show. Only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real, as Roland Martin Unfiltered.
I'm going to fast forward it for a
second. He is King Randall, one founder of the X for Boys organization based out of Georgia. So, King, explain why in the world you're conservative, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, please explain to me why this bill, why Republicans are pushing for the vote suppression bill, when last year we saw record turnout in Georgia. Record turnout. So why would they want to restrict voting when you just had record turnout in Georgia?
Right there.
Well, let me...
Stop right there. Because he's going to answer. The thing is the introduction was a certain type of introduction. That's all I want to say. The introduction was a certain type of introduction.
To give you some background, because I didn't know this until I saw the second video. Apparently, Roland Martin had responded to some tweets that this young man had wrote because he is a conservative. And what a lot of black people don't realize is that a lot of us are conservative. If you don't believe in abortion, you're conservative. Like a lot of people think that just because you're Democratic, you have the same values, but a lot of us don't. A lot of us have a lot of conservative beliefs, but we just don't even know it. I say I'm an independent thinker. I'm gonna go for who the person is. But anyways, it started because this young man said voting is not his fight. He's not worried about voting. He's doing other things. And Roland Martin answered like this. So we're gonna keep going with the video.
Where's my phone?
I got it in my hand because I'm playing the thing with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You start off by saying
it's easy for me to control it.
I'm not a Republican. I do consider myself conservative.
No. Actually, I didn't say Republican. I said you're conservative.
Okay.
I said you're conservative.
Right, absolutely.
That's what I said.
Right.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I was saying that because you called me a Republican on Twitter. However, with this particular bill, I don't consider voting my particular fight. I do consider...
Okay, I'm going to pause it right here because this is where Roland gets upset. When he said he doesn't consider voting his particular fight. Now, he's going to go on to explain himself, and we're going to go on to explain why we agree with this young man as well. So let's just play the video, and let's let you get a little bit more.
Voting an asset to us and maybe something we can use as a tactic to help. But as far as us pushing voting all the way out, like voting is going to be some systemic change for the black community, to me is not the way to go. If you look at the human anatomy of the body has as many different parts. And I do respect you guys' fight, in regards to voting, but I don't consider myself fighting for the right to vote that much.
Do you not vote?
We haven't got anything.
Do you not vote?
Government. Yes, sir, I vote, absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to stop it right there.
That's an attack, Roland.
We're going to stop it right there. So this young man said, I respect everything you have done on the front lines with getting people to vote, but we have to realize that voting is not the end-all, be-all. And it's not. If you just go right now, Biden and Kamala Harris are in office right now, and everybody thought that was going to change everything. Everything was going to be turned around. But right now, there are Democrats that are going against them for some of the things that they want to do in Congress, and it's not even getting passed. Like the people, I don't understand why we feel like the same system that oppressed us is the same system that's going to get us out of something. It ain't never going to happen. I don't care whether they're Democrat. I don't care whether they're Republican. They not trying to help. They ain't been trying to help. They might make it look like they trying to help, but they not trying to help. And let's just get back into the video so y'all can hear the rest of what happened.
Okay, so when you say you guys fight, first of all, there
ain't even no plan for me.
Issues we can be concerned about. Voting is one of those issues. Are you not concerned that Republicans in your state are trying to restrict access to the ballot for no reason other than they are pushing the lie that Donald Trump also pushed?
Right, absolutely. I understand exactly what you're saying. However, again, that's not my fight.
I asked you a question. The question is this here. Do you believe Republicans in your state are wrong to be pushing this voter suppression bill?
Can you give me the list of things that's all on the bill? Because I know you said the voter ID.
Well, no, here's a perfect example. This particular bill right here gets rid of no excuse absentee balloting. Republicans in Georgia passed no excuse absentee balloting 15 years ago, thinking it was going to help them.
So right now, Roland is upset because this young man said that voting is not his fight. And he's going to go on to tell you what he is doing to change the community, to help the black community. And this is the biggest thing about what we wanted to talk about with this video, is how the response between the two. As of right now, I see King Randall being nothing but respectful to Roland. He's not downgrading him. He's not saying, you know, what you doing is stupid. And you over here worried about voting when you should be worried about putting some money in black people's pocket when you should be worried about. He's not saying that. He's not downing him at all. He's not downing him at all. But let's see the response.
But I've seen this happen before on Roland's show when Ice Cube came on. And it was
we can do a reaction to that, too.
The Black Lives Matter lady on there with her eyes going, like she was doing a seance on Ice Cube on live TV. That's what it looked like to me, to be quite honest. Watch the Rolling with the Black Lives Matter with Ice Cube. But it was the same thing. It was stay in your lane. It's not your time. You didn't put it in your work. Ice Cube trying to tell him, look.
Well, y'all haven't heard the rest of the video. Once y'all hear it, you'll understand what he's talking about. So once we hear the rest of, because they haven't heard it yet, they only heard this little part. So once y'all hear the rest of what this young brother's saying, y'all will understand. So
angry because
this is the second time we saw this.
People who voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and also John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock ones, they're changing the law because they're angry they lost at the ballot box.
We're not mad at
So actually, I'm gonna fast forward this because I want him to get into
before they die. And that's what
okay, hold on, wait. Let me rewind it. I went too far.
I believe you guys to fight.
Okay, here we go.
Years it was fine until Harris and also
here it is, y'all.
John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock ones, so they're changing the law because they're angry they lost at the ballot box. But for 14 years it was fine until last year. Is that, again, do you consider that to be egregious on the part of Georgia Republicans? Why would they change the law because they lost? How about making a better argument for the voters?
I agree with you. I do. I agree with you.
I agree with you, man.
I definitely think that is an issue that I believe you guys could fight. But that, again, voting is not my issue to fight. I believe...
So what's your issue to fight?
Here we go.
There you go. He just asked.
Young black men before they die. And that's what I do in my
You might not have heard him. Hold on. Let me rewind it because they were saying something. Listen to what this young brother said.
Again, do you consider that to be egregious on the part of Georgia Republicans? Why would they change the law because they lost? How about making a better argument for the voters?
I agree with you. I do. I agree with you. I'm not against you there. I definitely think that is an issue that I believe you guys could fight. But that, again, voting is not my issue to fight. I believe...
So what's your issue to fight?
My issue, I fight for young black men before they die. That's what I do in my organization.
I fight for young black men before
but I don't tell them that voting is going to be the be-all, end-all.
No one says the be-all,
end-all.
But you guys promote
voting is not the be. If you didn't hear what he said voting is not the be-all, end-all, and I'm fighting for black men before they die. Before they die, that are still alive. I'm trying to help the kids that are here now. So that's what this young brother is talking about. So what kind of reaction do you think should have Roland Martin had once he goes ahead and explains what he's doing? So let's see. Let's see what kind of reaction he had to that.
Okay.
That statement.
Let's see.
Let's see what kind of reaction he had.
It's going to change like the systemic outlook of the black community. That's not where it's at. We have to get out and go do for self in our own communities.
So define do for self.
When I say do for self, you shared one of my tweets, my videos, and I was actually a big fan of yours, but you shared one of my tweets when I said black people need to stop begging the government and go and do for self out in our communities. You shared the video and called me an idiot. I didn't see anything idiotic about that statement.
No.
All right, we're going to pause it right there. So he said that he put out a tweet that said black people should stop depending on the government and go do for themselves. And what I get from that is it's true, because this government, they might give you a little some, but they're not giving you nothing to help you. It's gonna take us getting up and being like, you know what, we gonna fight for our own community, we gonna fight for our own kids, because why would we think that the people that enslaved us actually want to do something for us? So I see what this young man is saying, and Roland Martin retweeted that and called him an idiot. I mean, like, Roland Martin,
for myself.
And then you're gonna say you're an idiot because you think that you should do for yourself.
At the very beginning, he tried to label him a certain way. He tried to call him
Republican, conservative, whatever.
And hey, I'm a conservative. You can ask me about anything.
I have conservative values. I feel like I'm an independent thinker, and I'm gonna go with the person and not just. I don't care if you black, and if you bad and you black, and you ain't gonna be good for me. I ain't putting you in office.
Who did you vote for president?
Man, I didn't vote for nobody for president. We voted for John F. Johnson. John Fitzgerald Johnson is who we wrote in the ballot. So whatever, if y'all like that wasted a vote, I don't care. I voted for the people in my senators, my representatives here. How many of y'all know who your senators are? Did you know that your city council can override your governor? Oh, yeah, that's who you need to be making sure you're voting for.
I think there's maybe one
if you're voting
somewhere.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep going, and that's where they are right now. So let's keep going.
So when you say do for self, like what? Explain that.
Okay. For example, here in Albany, Georgia, we complain about our school systems a lot. Many of our young men can't read. They have very horrible literacy rates. We don't have any rehab programs here for juvenile offenders. What I decided to do, I started a program 2 years ago, decided to do for self, and I started taking children into my home. I started taking custody of kids from juvenile court, and I started molding them and training them and teaching them skill trades, etc. Now I'm...
Go for it.
This young man is 21 years old.
Hold on now, man.
And just said that he
21.
was getting kids out of the system for like the past few years, getting foster children, helping them.
So they've been doing this since 18.
Man, like 18 years old.
Since he was legal enough to do it.
That is crazy. This young man is like literally in the community doing things. And you would think that an elder and somebody that has a platform to uplift this young man would do that. So let's see.
So, well, here's the thing.
Well, they didn't hear the rest either, so we want them to hear the reaction.
I want people to know that Roland has been doing this thing.
We said that at the beginning of the video.
Cool.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
we said
that. We're not.
That's it.
We're not here to down Roland.
I'm not bringing down Roland.
Yeah, we're just wanting to uplift this young man, and at the same time teach
Roland,
something.
You are one of them. What they call them?
Well, see, that's bringing them down. So you shouldn't know.
No, ain't nothing bringing them down.
But there is a different type.
Like
yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? They're proud to be.
It's like a Frederick Douglass and then a Malcolm X. Like it's different type. So okay,
it's people that says you're not smart enough to have the credit that you have.
Or you haven't been in the game long enough.
You haven't been in the game long enough.
You're too young.
My credit, it's like he actually says it. He says stay in your lane.
Or stay in your lane.
I seen that with Ice Cube too. Stay in your lane. Like wait for your turn type thing.
Honestly, I want to be in this young brother lane. He started school.
That's the lane I want to be in.
He helping black people.
The highway.
He not just on media.
Zoom.
Media. Us doing this video is great, but if you're not out there in the community actually doing something, then
you know what I'm saying?
Are you doing?
Hey, Roland, you have done. I don't even know if you've done as much as we have done.
So
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna. Well, it sounds like it's getting there, so we're gonna just keep.
It will get there.
We're gonna keep
going.
going.
People need to get there to that point.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Here in Albany, Georgia, to combat us being in the.
I'm gonna rewind it because we were talking over it.
For juvenile offenders, what I decided to do, I started a program 2 years ago. Decided to do for self. And I started taking children into my home. I started taking custody of kids from juvenile court, and I started molding them and training them and teaching them skill trades, etc. Now I'm 21 years old. I just purchased a school here in Albany, Georgia, to combat us being in the government-funded schools that are not teaching our children what they need to learn. So that's what I mean by do for self. Simply getting up and going out and do it. I be a stereotype that I'm a young black in America and I can't do anything because somebody's holding me down.
Hold on, okay, I'm trying.
Right there. So, the next thing that Roland is supposed to say, you know what I'm saying, from the Roland that I like, that I used to be subscribed to, the next thing is like, man, that's a beautiful thing.
I'm proud of you, brother.
I'm proud of you, man.
That is amazing.
That's huge.
That you're starting school.
That's huge. That's supposed to be the next thing that he says.
And that you're doing things for your community, that you have stepped up.
That's
being
supposed to be
so
the
young.
Next thing that he says.
Being 21 years old, taking children into your home and building them and helping them and building our communities. He should be proud of this young man. Even if he didn't agree with nothing he said, even if he don't agree with his conservative value, black people, we got to stop thinking that we all think alike. Every black person ain't a Democrat. And just because they're not a Democrat don't mean they're a bad person. If you're doing something for the community, we ain't neither one of them. I don't trust. Just like he said, I'm not putting the government, I'm not holding the government on a pedestal and thinking one of them is going to do something for me, because they're not. It's going to take us doing something for us. They're not going to do it. Why would a pimp empower the woman that he's pimping to get out of the lifestyle and not make money for him no more?
Part of the game is
the only thing the pimp wants to do is hold the woman down to where she's working for him
and making that money for me. I'm gonna go out today and make that money.
Never. It ain't never gonna happen. And America and blacks have been the biggest pimp hoe type of relationship that I've ever seen. They pimp us out. They pimp us out for our music.
Oh, see, the Great was talking about
they pimp us out for. They pimp us out for everything.
They didn't see the video. I saw the video.
We are being pimped by America. And the longer we stay pimped and we let them have control over us, they're going to keep doing it. So this brother's like, I'm going to just remove them from the situation and I'm going to do for myself. That is a beautiful thing. So I'm going to let y'all a couple more minutes for y'all to watch. And go ahead.
Remember, one of the things that Roland talks about all the time is like, Democratic Party ain't spending money on black media and so on and so forth. As in, he's not getting any bread from the. He's trying to, and it kind of look.
Well, he just said on the video, he says he's government funded.
I'll sharp them like, homie.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Let's keep.
You kind of looking. What's old dude name? I want to cut him by the balls.
Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. You kind of looking like that, but. Hey.
We gonna keep going. So let's let you see a little bit more. I know we're already at 20 minutes, so let's try to get this a little bit quicker. So here you go.
Me and some teenagers went and bought a school, and we just bought a school bus simply from going out and doing work.
Wow.
We decided to go fix
I'm gonna wind it a little bit so y'all can.
They're not teaching our children what they need to learn.
Here we go.
I started a program 2 years ago, decided to do for self, and I started taking children into my home. I started taking custody of kids from juvenile court, and I started molding them and training them and teaching them skill trades, etc. Now I'm 21 years old. I just purchased a school here in Albany, Georgia, to combat us being in the government-funded schools that are not teaching our children what they need to learn. So that's what I mean by do for self, simply getting up and going out and do it.
Facts. He said that he started a school so our black kids don't have to be in a school system that ain't even teaching them what they're supposed to teach.
That's one of our goals.
Like, we want to start a school. We're going to start a school.
We're going to start a school.
Now we want to. We're going to start a school.
For us, by us.
Yeah, we're going to start a school. And that's going to be the next thing.
That's why I'm wearing FUBU today.
We're going to start a school in Jesus' name. I'm receiving it.
Mm-hmm.
But what this young brother is saying, he went out there and did something. So many of us black people, Major TV said it, Grandmaster Jay said it, everybody said it. We do this. A lot of this, but not a lot of action. We do a lot of this, but not a lot of action. Mm-hmm. We can say that we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to do that, we're going to do, but ain't nobody actually going out and doing it. And that's what's going to change things, is us getting up and saying, you know what? America ain't trying to do shit for us. It's been 400 years. They ain't gave us reparations. Chinese people got reparations.
We finna learn from
Indian people got reparations. All kinds of other people got reparations. They're not trying to do things for black people. We got to do it. We have to do it. And if
white people got reparations.
Yeah. Huh? Did y'all know that? We're going to actually make a video about that. Did you know
white people got reparations?
That slave owners, when they lost their slaves, got $1 million. Every person that owned a slave got $1 million payoff for losing their slave. And what did the slave get? Nothing.
If you ADOS, you at least $1 million.
Man, you got $1 million.
At least $1 million.
They say that it's so.
That's an American descendant of slavery.
Yep.
You at least $1 million.
Man.
And that was back then.
Man.
So right now, with
that'd be like 50 million now. $1 million back then. They gave them $1 million, and the slaves got nothing but turmoil and got let go into a system that just wanted to catch them and bring them back and beat them. And they got $1 million, but we're the ones that are lazy. We're the ones that just want a handout. Okay.
How we lazy? We
okay. But that's what they say, right? So we're gonna play a little bit more of the video because we just want you to hear what Roland Martin's saying. We're at 20-something minutes. So
but I'm young King black American and I can't do anything because somebody's holding me down. Absolutely not.
So a question.
Teenagers went and go ahead. Me and some teenagers went and bought a school.
What'd you say?
And we just bought a school here in Albany, Georgia. Very horrible literacy rates. We don't have any rehab programs here for juvenile offenders. What I decided to do, I started a program 2 years ago, decided to do for self, and I started taking children into my home. I started taking custody of kids from juvenile court, and I started molding them and training them and teaching them skill trades, etc. Now I'm 21 years old. I just purchased a school here in Albany, Georgia, to combat us being in the government-funded schools that are not teaching our children what they need to learn. So that's what I mean by do for self, simply getting up and going out and do it. I beat the stereotype that I'm young black in America and I can't do anything because somebody's holding me down.
So question.
Teenagers went and go ahead. Me and some teenagers went and bought a school, and we just bought a school bus simply from going out and doing work. We decided to go fix our own community. I'm not expecting anything from no politician. I'm not expecting nothing from Donald Trump, Joe Biden, nobody. We're gonna go do it for ourselves, and that's what I believe we need to be doing.
He said, "I ain't expecting from Donald Trump. I ain't expecting them from Joe Biden. I'm gonna go do it myself."
Is that not government?
Absolutely.
So when you say purchased a school, and this school is going to be what? Private school, charter school? What kind of school is it going to be?
No, it will be independently owned. This will not be funded by the government.
No, you're trying to relate everything to the government. School.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he goes even so far.
So right now, Roland Martin is trying to pretty much say, Roland, you're going to need the government.
Like, I'm really surprised that you would go this route with this brother,
this is a teachable moment. Like, we ain't got to bring down Roland. We're not trying to bring down Roland.
I'm just really surprised you would go, like, I'll unsubscribe from you. Straight up.
We're surprised that he couldn't even.
I did it because of something else that you did. But I'm really surprised that with this brother right here.
I'm just sad that he couldn't even get a congratulations. I'm just sad that he couldn't get I'm proud of you. I'm just sad that he couldn't get, you know what, young brother, I think that your politics might not agree with mine, and I think that, you might need to put more input on voting, but I am so proud of what you are doing in the community because you are doing things that I have not done. That's what we were looking for. That's what it never once happened. We're going to have King Randall's donation link. We just donated to him. Donated to him.
So, Grandmaster J,
we donated. Yep.
King Randall,
if you don't know what to do,
Gino Jennings,
donated to him. If you don't know what to do in the community, if you don't know what to do in the community, and you're like, I don't know, like, where black business is, I don't know where this is, like, find somebody that aligns with what you want to do and put into them. Even if it's $10, $20, $50, $100, whatever you can do, that is going to help somebody. If you know, like, I support this brother starting a school and I want to be of help, ask him for, do they need volunteers? Do they need people to make phone calls? Do they need people to, anything? We can do it.
Everybody got a Salvation Army.
Yeah, we can do it
in that area somewhere.
We can do it. We can help. We can help our black people. Find somebody black, line up with them, somebody that you agree with what they're trying to do, and put into them. If you have money, put in time.
Yeah, you can't find nobody but
exactly.
Go
our size
homeless.
limit just reached, so this is gonna be 2 videos. But yeah, so the whole thing about this video, we're going to play a little bit more, but the whole thing was we wish that we would have saw our brother, Roland Martin, uplift this young brother. We know he came on about voting, and that was the whole thing, and Roland Martin said that he pulled a bait and switch and wants to talk about his school, but Roland asked him. He said, what are you doing in the community? And he told him, so you can't get mad at that brother. He never once brought up his school. Roland asked him, what did you do? And he answered. And
that's it.
I just think that as a black community, we have to stop exposing each other. We need to start loving each other. We need to start talking to each other in love. We need to start uplifting each other. And even if we don't agree with each other, we can say, hey, we don't agree, but we black. And that's all it means. That's all. Because like with white people, Kyle Rittenhouse or whatever his name is, killed people.
Oh, yeah. We know exactly what his name is.
And they raised $2 million for this boy. Kill people. You don't know where Kyle is. Kyle is gone in Hawaii. He might be named Kylie now. Like, we don't know where Kyle is. And we can't do that. Whenever black people, we want to expose each other. We want to talk bad about each other. We want to throw each other to the wolves. We got to stop that. We got to get together. We got to stop downing each other. So we're going to play a little bit more of the video, but that was pretty much the gist.
And that's the whole thing. Roland, when I look at this Wikipedia, you know what I'm saying? This is Wikipedia. This is a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot about you on Wikipedia. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't say a bunch of action that you have done. You know, you have done a lot of talking, just like us. Just like us. You done done a lot of time. Now, we done panelists. We done brought people to God. We doing protests. We done did those things. We didn't just report on those things. You know what I'm saying? We weren't just the fly on the wall. You know what I'm saying? We were the wall. We were the room. That type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
And we actually go out there and support black businesses. We actually go out and do things in our community.
And that's just wiki. So call me a wiki journalist. I'm not a journalist at all. Right. It's just my opinion. I'm the people. I'm the person. I'm the regular black man that's out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
we're trying to employ other black people with our business. Yeah. We're trying to do what we can do.
And the stuff that we know that we're doing. Let's play. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You got your network.
Roland, we appreciate everything you've done with black media. We just wish that this could have been a moment for you to uplift this young
unsubscribe, homie.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe.
We wish you would have uplifted this.
I understand that you are not my type of people. If I tried to, you wouldn't be.
All right, because we don't want to. We're not going to go negative.
You wouldn't go. No.
We want this to be a teachable moment.
What I'm saying is, he wouldn't want to go where I would want to go. Mm-hmm. Where I would want to take you. Mm-hmm. Where I want to take my friends. Mm-hmm. Where I want to take my grandfather. Mm-hmm. Your parents.
Everybody ain't the same.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people.
You wouldn't be included.
Everybody ain't the same.
You know what I'm saying? You just wouldn't be included. At this state, you just wouldn't be included. And don't feel bad. You in good company.
Yeah.
Barack Obama wouldn't be included.
No.
Huh? Michelle can. She can get a visa, a voucher for Barack. Mm. Michelle be in.
Yeah. And I mean, the sad part about it is he's not the only one. We know people that are like that.
He's in good company.
We know people that think voting is the end all be all.
The same realm that Barack is in.
We know
Barack can't go to the place I'm going.
I know people personally that think voting is the end all be all, and that they thought that voting Joe Biden in was gonna change the world. And we're like, sweetie, it's not gonna change the world. He's nothing. I'm not trying to be mean, but Joe Biden is another old white man. I'm sorry, Democrat or Republican. He's an old white man. Did you know? Did y'all know? We need to do a video about Joe Biden. Because honestly, I've never heard Trump say the N-word. Y'all find me a video where he has and link it below. Biden did. Biden stood.
When Trump said, he said, they go my African American. Yeah, but you know what he wanted to say. They go my... But that's what he wanted to say. But he said
Biden stood on a Senate
He white.
floor.
I'm sure he said it.
Biden done stood on a Senate floor and said the N-word. Biden said he did not want his kids going to school with black kids because it'll turn into a jungle. Mm-hmm. And that's who y'all voted in. That's who y'all thought. Biden was one of the head people.
We say y'all because we didn't vote for him.
Biden was, but a lot of black people was on the Joe Biden train. Biden was one of the head people that got black people going to jail for years for mandatory minimums.
John J.
There was no way I was going to vote for him. No way.
Made me feel good.
Yep.
Made me feel good.
We went. We voted for our senators. We voted for our city council. We know that's important to vote for. And there was people that we believed in that were in that. But when it came to the president, I ain't believe in neither one of them, and I ain't vote for them. I wrote in who I wanted. I don't care if they won or not. I'm not gonna sell my soul just to be like I ain't voted for them. Nah, I'm not gonna do that
anymore. We did it last time with Hillary.
Yeah, and I felt awful about that. I did not want to vote for her, and then she still lost, and that made me even more mad that I vote. I like turned myself into another person to vote for this motherfucker, and then her ass still lost. So we ain't doing that no more. But the thing is, the whole thing that we gonna wrap this video up is we need to start uplifting each other. This young man is doing amazing things. He has started a school. Y'all support this brother. I know we only got 20 people on this channel, but I run a group called Back to the People. We got like 2,000 people in that group. United for Black Lives, we got like 2,000 people in that group. And I'm finna send his information over to both of those groups. I'm finna share his information. We're going to share it in the links below. Make sure y'all King Randall. And what's the name of the school again? Let me look it up.
The preparatory school for boys.
The X preparatory school for boys. Yeah. So I'll have it linked. I'll have the donation link.
Albany.
Support this brother. 21 years old and he's changing lives, y'all. I mean, we doing this. We doing this, but we want to do. We want to do some.
Done at 36, homie.
He is doing amazing things, and we want to say,
Roland, you too, homie. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You've done a lot too.
You done more than me, and we appreciate what you're doing. But, you know, I was really surprised that
it was really hurtful that you didn't uplift this brother at all. That you were just so busy, you were so fixated on voting because he didn't agree with your voting that you couldn't even see the good in what he was doing. Like, I don't care if you Democrat or Republican. If you tell me, hey, I started a school and it's helping black people, and you don't agree with none of my views, that needs to be above all else. Be black first. That must be a totally
different interview.
Just
matter of fact,
he
did an interview with a white dude. What was it? Salvi.
And this dude is giving him more praise than Roland Martin.
I don't even know.
We'll link that video too. We'll link both videos so you can see. We'll link Roland's.
Different interviews.
We'll link the other video that he went to, and it really sucks that his own people couldn't uplift him.
Was this way towards him, and this dude was a totally different way towards him.
But that's another thing about our people. We're going to have to do a video about that. We have got to stop downing each other. We have got to stop being the person that is going to tear the other person down.
He wants you to stay in your lane. You're a rapper. Keep rapping. You're a journalist. Keep journalisting then, if that's the damn case.
Yep.
And that's all you've been doing. This a rapper came, Ice Cube came with all the goods, got it to the president, and y'all told him, y'all
said stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. It ain't your time. Let other
but
people
ain't none of y'all done came out with no agendas or nothing. Y'all over here
they gonna say they did.
Gonna sell y'all vote.
They gonna say they did, and this
to the highest bidder for nothing.
That's what it is.
Like, we literally...
the fight is different now, homie.
Are auctioned off.
The fight is different.
They use us to get in power and do nothing for us. I mean, I love Barack as a person, but he ain't do nothing for black people. Let's be real. Gay people, immigrants, they got way more things than we got. We didn't get nothing. Show me a bill that helped black people specifically.
We should have got reparations through Barack Obama.
Specifically, nothing. Nothing.
Didn't happen.
And that's another video we're going to make about parties. Like, should you be Democrat? Should you be Republican? What do you think? Because, like, honestly, I don't think a lot of people knew what they voted in when they voted in Joe Biden. When they saw Joe Biden, what they saw was Barack Obama's vice president. But they didn't go look up Joe Biden's policies and who he actually was before Barack Obama. And the fact that Barack Obama chose him, knowing that he was that type of dude, shows you a little bit about Barack Obama. So we gonna go into all that on another video.
The best of the evils. You know what I mean? It always is like the best of the evils. Like, really? Do we really gotta pick the best of the evils?
And no, I'ma choose no evil. I'ma choose no evil. No, I'm not gonna do that.
You have option 3.
You have option 3. Do for self. Not depend on the government. Just like this young man is doing. And then we're gonna make some videos to give you tools, because I'm not saying if you lose your job and you need unemployment and you have to get help or whatever. I'm not saying do that. We've taken unemployment before. With COVID, we both lost our jobs. We understand that. But don't let the system run you. Don't let the system run you. When you get that money, don't go put it back into Gucci and Jordans. Go do something with that. Start a business. Help your community. Do something like that.
Get a passport, homie.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. Oh, that's another video. We're going to talk about should you move back to Africa.
So should this right here says life and career, Roland Martin. Martin was born in Houston, Texas. Nice. We from Texas. Love Texas.
But I will say, Texas people have a wrong mentality. We was the last people to know we was free for a reason, because them was some enslaved motherfreakers down there. They have the slave mentality.
We were some enslaved.
We were the same way. We had a slave mentality until we came and saw, oh my Lord.
Oh man, that's a different world.
That's slaves.
Right, like, we're going to a different place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, he was born in Houston, Texas. His maternal great-grandparents. So, great-grandparents, that's what?
His mom's parents.
Okay.
Or mom and dad's parents.
His dad and mom and dad's parents.
Maternal is like mom. Yeah, so his mom's parents.
Had migrated from Haiti to Louisiana, where his family originates.
Yeah. So his family is from Louisiana, but his grandparents came from Haiti. So that's another thing that we're going to have a conversation about, the disconnect between blacks that come from outside of America to black people that are in America. Because you have to realize black people that come from outside of America have not had the same fight that you had to have in America. It's a totally different thing. But we need to bridge that gap, and we need to come together and support each other and stop tearing each other down.
Call this man, boy, I got receipts from your ass.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That was his answer.
It was sad.
His answer
He's like, he was supposed to be on here talking about voting, and then he gonna slip the school thing. And no, you asked him.
He said it was a switch and bait.
Bait and switch, you asked this young man.
What is he doing?
So that's another thing. We got to start uplifting each other, y'all. We got to stop
Anybody that took the bait, watch both videos.
We're going to link them. We'll link both videos below. We'll link the other interview with the Alex dude so y'all can see that too. And we're going to link the donation at the top for this young man. Donate to King Randall and his ex-school, preparatory school for boys. Man. Donate to them. Like, this is amazing.
You gave us some good words. Like, you interviewed Grandmaster Jay. Mm-hmm. That was player. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come. I won't be watching you anymore, homie.
Well, we're going to end it on that note. Thank y'all so much.
And the word's really deep.
No more talk.
You know what he said. You know what he said.
All right, shout out to Really Deep too, y'all. So thank y'all, everybody who's been like, comment, and subscribe, and share these videos if you like them. We appreciate it. It's time for us Black people to get our minds right, to change.
For us.
By us. We're going to bring that back. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we will be back. Our next video that's coming out is Black businesses that we support here in Colorado Springs and how you can support Black businesses in your community. So make sure you tune in, and we will be out. You
stay Black, y'all.
Stay Black. T.
And
T. Peace, y'all.
We're getting together right